Okay, thank you, David, and thanks everybody for that initial series of contributions. I think there's been a range of themes there, which hopefully we can pick up on in our discussion later. There's been themes around affordability being understood from Edgar and from Francesco, very much in terms of the situation and the context of the borrower and their likelihood to be able to manage this debt within the household budget and not kind of tip over into over-indebtedness. For Mick, of course, some credit is by definition never affordable and therefore should be controlled, and most credit is never affordable. But there again, he did move on to talk about fair and fair access to fair credit, which maybe is linked to affordability and fairness. Maybe the two go together. One thought that I always have, and I think I mentioned at the beginning, is that affordability is sometimes defined about the capacity of the person, the borrower, to repay, and not an overburden on the household budget in that particular week and that particular month. But that's where the rub can come, and that's where some of your guys can actually kind of move into this market, because affordability is seen, well, can I pay that £5 or £10 this week out of what I've got? They don't look at how much is that really costing over the period. So you can buy a washing machine, which had cost Mick 250, well, let's say £300, from some of the people that you're talking about who charge you £1,400, and it will be sold on the basis of affordability, because you're only going to pay a small amount per week, but you're going to pay for that washing machine probably over 3 or 4 years. So affordable credit can also be very unjust and manipulative credit too. And the theme from Dominique around support, I think that is incredibly important, and something maybe you can pick up on later, that affordability isn't just a numbers game. Affordability is about enabling people to repay. And then, of course, David, about the kind of broad sense and narrow sense of affordability, and about affordability being, in a narrow sense, about people's ability to repay. But in more general terms, there are lots of other elements to kind of come into this question.